Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry about the sun coming in. Well, I'm not sorry about the sun, but I've pulled the curtain and I can't really do much about this on here, I'm afraid. So I've come on to do my one sketch challenge, which basically the first of every month, this is hosted by Lisa at Crafting Diva. She sends us, there's a group of us ladies that are doing it, and I say ladies because there's no men ever jumped in and joined us, and that's not that you're not welcome. So yeah, it's a group of ladies, and Lisa basically sends us a sketch, and we have to make you know, a card, a tag, a project, whatever, using that sketch. And I'll show you what we've got for October. So I'm just hoping, I know my light is going to be in the way, I think. I'm just going to move that out of the way. So this is October's sketch. So basically we've got a card, then we've got a layer on top. We've then got this other piece here with cornered edges, another piece there and a circle. So I'm going to show you what I have interpreted. Now we can change the direction of it, so you could have it another way, but actually I've turned it round all the ways, and this is my favourite sort of direction of it. So I got out all my blues. Yes, blues. I thought for a change I'm going to try and do sort of like maybe a male themed card. So I've just got a plain blue card here. Let me just get my ruler because I think it's just 6 by 4. 5.5 by 4, or it could be 5 3/4 actually. Yeah, it is 5 3/4. So that is the outline of the card. So I've then got a piece of this blue, which is Venetian blue, Paper Adventures, archival paper of fresco, and I've had some of that left in my blue. So I've cut a piece that's going to be the outside piece of the sketch. I then got some of this hunky-dory. I think this is a Gentleman's Collection. Oh, a Gentleman's Journey. And it's got sort of cogs and things on it. So I've cut a piece that's going to go on the side. And basically, if I put my sketch down next to me so that you can see what I'm sort of aiming for. So that's so this part here, that's the outside. Then that white part there is my blue with a border all the way round. This piece is then this blue piece, and we can use any colour that we like. So I'm going to place that, and that's going to be placed about, it looks like it's got space, it's right up to the edge, but it's got space at the bottom and space at the top and the side. So then we've got this piece at the bottom. I've cornered the edges, and first of all I did get this blue piece, and then I thought, I don't know. I looked in my stash and I found this sort of like cutter part that I've got. It's like a bureau. It's got a little paper clip on there, and then it just looks like, so I've cornered it. It just looks a bit more male to me. So I'm going to put that there as this piece. We've then got a circle. So I did got a couple of clocks out, speedo dials, but I've got a base circle because I've got to tuck part of the circle underneath here. And if I'm going to put a clock, I want you to see all of it. So I thought if I cut the base down the circle there, but then get a smaller clock, I can still fit the whole clock in. And I might just ink this white piece. And then we're supposed to put a message along there. So I got I got a happy birthday and I got a thinking of you. And they're both clear strips of a message. So you're going to still see the picture underneath. I thought this is going to be a bit bland here. So I did find a little lamp and I cut that out, a little blue lamp. So I thought I could maybe tuck that under there just to give this something else. And then I didn't know whether I was going to put another clock. It'll be, yeah, there, 12. Maybe another one under there, because we're allowed to do whatever we like with this space. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. So let me pop that out of the way, and get my glue out. Put my blue bits out the way, get my magazine, my glue. There's my glue stick. So let's just see what we're going to make and start with that. We're going to go with this one first. So I'm just going to glue this up. Get around here. Now, you probably can still hear, I've got that awful throat still. And I am actually recording this ahead of time. So yeah, it's still my poorly week. Ooh, let's just get that in. Make sure that's right. I wonder if I should have put a bit harder, tougher glue on that, because it's quite thick cardstock, but we'll see. It should stick. There. So we've got that bit. Then we're going to go here with this bit. That should stick quite nicely on. I've got all these glue sticks and I think, oh, I must use them. Right. So that bit has got to go, I'm going to say, about there. Right. And then before I stick this bit down, I've cornered the edge on it so that it fits exactly right. And that's got to go under there. I'm thinking I should ink this up. And I'm thinking my ever faithful vintage photo. Let me just get my... It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just ink that up. Put that on there. Now, I'm just going to give this a rough ink at the edge just to get rid of that, or less, that white. Just gives it a vintage sort of look. And then while I'm at it, I might as well do this bit. Right, let's put the lid on that. So that's going to go there. And then my circle, well, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here first. So I glue this on first. I know where I can tuck the circle then. Just turn that over, ink that down. Right. And then this is going to go there. And then I've got to have some of that circle sticking under, which is going to go there. Right, so let's let's glue this up, and I can put that in place before, hold that in place, and then I can just get that to go down, and it's actually right on the edge. Just notice that. Right. Put that there. Right on the edge. Right, okay. And then this piece will go there. Okay. I've hit the brief. Cornered edges covering some of the circle. I need a wipe. Okay. So, and then the message is to go down here. So it's whether I do thinking of you or happy birthday. Let's go for the happy birthday, shall we? Just keep that picture up. I can go, I think this is, yeah. Because I was thinking I wanted something see-through because I don't want to cover up. There we go. Happy birthday. And then I'm thinking we could have this there just to give it a little bit more interest. Let's get it round to 12 o'clock. So that's going to go about there. Then we've got this little lamp. It's an old-fashioned one. Right. Should be able to pop that under there, I'm hoping. Like so. I still feel like it's missing something, but I'm not sure what, because I find men's cards so difficult. Trouble is, we're not supposed to have anything down there, so I'm thinking that is going to have to be enough. Right, let me just put the lid on and let me bring back. I'm still thinking there's something missing down there, but for now, for the purposes of the challenge, let me just turn that page over. Otherwise, for the purposes of the challenge, I think I have hit the brief. So there we go. Yeah, I think I've done that. So that is my one sketch challenge for October. Thanks everyone for joining me. Do pop over. I'll link the ladies that are also doing it in my description box. Thanks very much for joining me, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Crafty hugs. Bye bye.